Dude's on the bicycle with a headlight. That's struggle right there. And then someone else on the bike. The homeless abound. I kind of feel sorry for him. Dude on the bike with a headlight coming back. There's more than one of them. I see 3 of them right now. Wow, it's weird. And a fatty with a bag of goods. You have no idea how my day has been. Oh my goodness. Fat girl with a bag of goods just sat down on cold concrete. It's not weird at all. Glad that's not weird at all. So glad none of you are here so I could talk about my day. It's great. I've normally been to a therapist. And by therapist, I mean 4 of my mods and 30 trolls just trying to get a rise out of me for no reason. But life is funny. Ha! Oh, missed. Come on now. There we go. One person here and then they left. That's fitting. Par for the course, as it were. Hey, let's post a few funny shorts and then go live. I'm sure people will show up or not. Oh, you want to see the... Here we go. Group of winners right here. These 2. Just taking the cake on the winner of Thursday night. Madness. How are we doing tonight? Don't be scared, be honest. Tell me in the chat, how are we doing tonight? Since there's nobody here. We'll just focus on the winners. I'm sure that'll be great. Boy, this live stream of Ventitude, where I wanted to share some thoughts and possibly maybe something funny, is now turned into nothingness of me just doing a random movie guy voice to myself in a world where one man smokes cigarettes inside a plumbing van, thinking about his future plan and wondering if he can stand to work another day of plumbing service work. Just you have no idea. But if people were here, I would actually talk about it. But like, it doesn't seem like anybody's. One person in the chat. Yeah, it's venting is what it is. I'm so glad you're here, all 2 of you. Thank you for being here. And my cigarette already went out. Thanks, Fire Safe Cigarettes. Suck it, RJ Reynolds. You and Philip Morris with your fire safe cigarettes. Anywho. Today, so much happened. Like, so much happened. Oh my goodness. I wish I could literally explain in words the amount of things that have happened in the last few days in a way that was unbridled hilarity. But who knows if I'm not gonna do it for two people here, but whatever. Where you from, bro? I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. Just sitting outside the Sphinx, watching a couple winners. Usual stuff, you know, where I live stream from a plumbing van, trying to elicit laughter from strangers because I wasn't hugged enough as a child, allegedly. Where are you from? Satchin32MP007, whatever. That guy's wearing a cutoff shirt and shorts. In the middle of February, it's like 40 degrees. Just running out there like it's nothing. I had to touch cold water on my last job, so I'm cold, so that's why I put on my big coat, is what it is. From India. Don't scam me, bro. Don't scam me. I've been watching that, what's his name, Deboga and Scammer Payback. Those are two funny channels on YouTube where they just rile up people that scam people. Just stopped to say hi. Thank you for staying hi. Satchin32MP07. This other one is in Russian. I can't even read. Привет, comrade. Be careful of your words. You do not want to say anything that is out of line. I will tell you, Yefrenu Zapopone. You do not want me to say that, and I will say, Spasiba, Bajulasta. What was the last one? Das Vidanya. I don't know. Babushka. Yeah, I don't know a lot of Russian. Not everyone in India is a scammer. I'm well aware of that. And there are many Indian customers I have here in the US, mostly engineers of some sort. I was just making the joke, is all it was. Don't take it personal. I'm sure you're a hardworking, honest, kind person, right? That's what Gandhi would want. Still, two people here, 0 thumbs up, because you're all racist. Give me a thumbs up before you leave, Satchin. Or is it Sakin? Is it Sakin or is it Satchin? I don't know how to pronounce it because words on a screen don't actually tell you voice inflection or pronunciation or tone or volume or facial expression, facial cues. Yeah, it's one of those things. Not everyone is India's scammer. I'm well aware of that. You got a thumb up and a subscriber. Thank you, Satchin. Satchin, you just might be number 2,000. Oh, I was at 1999. I was all the way up to like 2,003 subscribers. Then it would go back to 1996, then 1999, then 2001, then back to 1999. So keep with it, bro. Watch my shorts. It's funny stuff. You might be number 2,000. Make it stable so I can make $0 because I'm not monetized. I am also 2003. Camel Blue, which used to be Camel Light until people started suing them for not being so light. You know, one guy sued RJ Reynolds back in the day, and he made like $3 million. And when he left the courthouse, he let out triumphant. Wait, were you born in 2003? What are you, 22 years old, 23 years old? What do you do, Satchin? What do you do for a living? What you do, sucker? What's your hustle? What's your main source of income? 2 people here, 2 thumbs up. None of my mods showing up. So much for being loyalists. Ha! But at least I'm not bitter. We're using the gay guy voice out of nowhere for no reason. all lispy and shit. Dude, today, Mondays and Thursdays are my hardest days. Mondays are my hardest day because they're like my busiest. And Thursdays are my hardest days because in the morning I have to put together my payroll and still do a bunch of paperwork and still call customers. And I don't get out for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And Thursdays are always rough. Just always rough. Dude, my boss called tonight, was busting my balls, and I was like, you know what? I'm driving, I'm ready to go home, I'm tired, good night. Click. And I hung up on him. 2 minutes later, he tried to call back. I was like, switch to voicemail. Because I'm watching my map. I'm getting onto the interstate, surrounded by semi-trucks, in a plumbing van. And so he calls back a third time. I was like, fine, I'll answer. Yeah. And so he starts talking to me. He's like, look, dude, I wasn't trying to bust your balls. I was just pointing out that if blah, 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 then blah, 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 and you wouldn't have to blah, 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 because then instead you could be blah, blah, blah with a blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. And we're talking for a few minutes, and then he goes, hey, one of the other service techs, not to toot any horns, do you want to know what he made this week? And I said, I'm hanging up now, click, and then just hung up. Finally, I got some mods in here. Thank you, Doc Shelley, for being here. What's up, brother? I'm studying, not doing anything right now. What kind of studying? Let me guess. Engineering or something IT related? I think I saw you in some Hollywood movie. You look familiar. Yeah, I'm secretly Jason Statham. I grew a longer beard, is what it is. That's what it is. See, I'm super bald like Jason Statham, and I go, do you know who I am? Doc Shelley, good to see you. Uh-oh, watch out. Cowgirl King of the Rodeo is here. What's up, Glass? Cowgirl King of the Rodeo, where have you been, girl? I'm sick of all your veganism. I'm kidding. I hope you're laughing. But, dude, what a freaking Thursday. I'm going to vent about it in a plumber way that I hope you understand. But some of it, kind of funny. Some of it may not come across as funny. I can't afford a therapist, so I go on YouTube and I talk to strangers who I've never met in real life, hoping that it will help vent some aggression and let some steam off before I go home and cry myself to sleep. I'm kidding. I don't cry myself to sleep. But I am honest about the I can't afford a therapist, but probably could use somebody to talk to if it was the right situation. I wish I could meet a therapist that had a low rate that would take sexual advantage of me. That'd be hilarious. That would be like jokes writing itself, right? I do service plumbing. Yes, Sachin. Is it Sachin? Spell it out with hyphens. Is it Sakin or is it Sachin? Taking revenge on my enemies. Good for you, cowgirl of the rodeo. Kind of makes me like you a lot. I'm sorry. You're good. Ha! Cowgirl laugh because I have a gift from God. Maybe we'll have 3 people here. 3 thumbs up. Cowgirl, what does your counter say right now? Because I can't write up here. I can't trust that stuff. Just because it says 3 people here and 4 thumbs up, I never know what to believe. I need a third-party objective. Cowgirl, tell me status now. Please, if you don't mind. It's Sachin, not Sakin. Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate that. It says 3 people here and 4 thumbs up. That's what mine says. Thank you for the input. For me. Oh, I'll do all kinds of things for you. So let's talk about our Thursday. What do you say we talk about our Thursday and get some of our feelings out there? Just sitting in a plumbing van at a gas station watching a fat lady sit on concrete without her butt getting cold, but she's rubbing her thighs as if her butt's getting cold, and a dude on a bike next to her who's probably hoping to score, because we all know that Tyrones love chubby white Felicias. Hi, my name's Tyrone. Think we can get together later? Well, I'm Felicia and my butt's cold, so I'm going to rub my thighs. Do you have condoms? No, I'm going to impregnate you and then leave immediately. Well, let me think about it. I don't know. I haven't felt warm in a while, and I am sitting on concrete in yoga pants. Well, let me tell you something. I'll for sure leave before morning. I don't know. You have a convincing case. I'm making a skit with people that don't even know they're involved in the skit. This is wrong. It's funny to me in my head, but it's so wrong. Oh, you're in public. You're going to be on camera. Today is Friday for you. 3 candy canes for me. How about a back rub and a snuggle session? Can I get that? Cowgirl, king of the rodeo. Cowgirl! Oh, no, okay, don't say it. I was about to make a dirty joke, but lucky for you, my fire safe cigarette went out because it's fire safe while I'm in a plumbing van full of water supplies and wide awake. If you fall asleep in bed with a lit cigarette, don't you kind of deserve the consequences? Because you're on cotton sheets with a lit cigarette? Why are we making them fire safe with a bunch of chemicals that are going to kill us for sure? Ha ha ha, cough cough. Are you Alex brother? No. Still parking. Good to see you, bro. I remember you from the other night. Shout out. Salute. Whatever. So yesterday morning in the rain, I rebuilt a water heater, like a low boy, under a house. And they didn't have a shutoff for the cold water going into the water heater. So I had to turn the water main off from the house and then drain the entire tank. And I did everything proper. Replaced both elements, both thermostats. Actually in reverse. Both thermostats, then both elements. Well, if we're being honest, it was thermostat, top element, bottom thermostat, bottom element. That's the order I did it in. I made sure I did it right. I flipped this breaker back on once it was full. Left, said, have a nice day. The mom texted me later, we don't have hot water. I was like, well, I can't guarantee I'll get to you today, so maybe tomorrow. Last night, I was at the office at 8:15 a.m., and I got home at 9:45 p.m. Let me save you the math. That's 13 and a half hours of me just grinding in the service plumbing world. And yesterday, I drove like 180 miles. Oh, that's not a lot. Really? Drive an hour, do a job for less than an hour, drive an hour, do a job for 2 hours, drive for an hour. I was all over God's creation yesterday. If it's more than 150 miles, 150 to 250 miles is a lot of miles to drive in a day for 5 to 7 plumbing jobs. It just is. And I just asked myself, I'm an idiot. I can't even see what people are saying. $5 million is the deal. That's what it takes to snuggle and get a back rub. Doc Shelley, I appreciate your honesty. Thank you for the salute. Still parking. You're a hardworking man. It's good to know you. See later, brother. Thank you, Sachin. I hope you have a good night, bro. Come back and see us again. Take a vacation. That might help. If I could afford it, right? To catch. I'm sure I've seen you on Chris Hansen To Catch a Predator show, and now you're in a timeout for 30 minutes. Oh, because you're acting like a predator. Yep, 5 million, cowgirl, 5 million. There better be like a 3-hour back rub and like a 12-hour snuggle session with me waking up to breakfast in bed and then riding me cowgirl. Okay, there, I said it. For 5 million? Where's the money, Lebowski? Have you had Whitaker's chocolate? You talking about the yellow box with the little individual thing? Of course, yeah. Who hasn't? Sawyer Saucer in the house. You change it from Sawyer Sauce to Sawyer Saucer? Do you believe in aliens? So anyways, they texted me yesterday. Water is still cold. I said, okay, I'll come check it out. So today, after doing an hour and a half of paperwork and then driving 30 minutes back to their house, that's 2 hours for free. I get under these people's house. I take apart the panels of the water heater. I turn off the power to it. I double check all of my electrical connections. I double check my elements. I double check everything. I even double checked the wiring up top, which I'd never touched, to make sure the wire nuts and everything was secure, and then turn the power back on, and it felt like it didn't really click all the way on. And I was like, you're gonna have to call an electrician. I went from there to reset a toilet I did 6 months ago, 8 months ago, whatever. So much crap going on. So for the first 5 hours of the day, from 8 a.m. this morning until 1 p.m. today, I did paperwork, drove, and did 2 recalls, basically, for free. Then I made a cup of soup at the shop because they're 50 cents, and I'm broke on Thursdays because Friday's payday. And after making a cup of soup, I loaded up a water heater and went and installed it for an awesome guy. Shout out Mark. And had some amazing stories. He talked to me while I worked. Good guy. And he's a trucker. He makes America great. He puts all that Amazon shit, all that bullshit y'all order. He's the reason it gets there, sir or ma'am. And then a property management company was like, oh, we have a plumbing emergency. You have to go to this. So I put off 2 of my other jobs for later this afternoon, which would have included lots of driving, to tomorrow. Oh, and resetting that toilet, which I did for free, the father-in-law was there, and he watched me the entire time. Not even lying, every 12 seconds it was a... I would have rather been in a black person's house and heard the beep, beep, beep of the smoke detector that they're not smart enough to change the batteries in. I'll take it. New Zealand chocolate. Okay, no, I haven't then. Sim8398, you don't know anything about racism. And if you can't say the N-word, it's probably because you're racist. It's not about tribe, it's about behavior. I would rather be in a black person's house with the smoke detector going beep beep every 30 seconds than in a white guy's house, which I was, where the father-in-law is standing on my dick watching me work going... every 10 to 15 seconds. 9 people here, 4 thumbs up. You have no idea how my day has been. So then I went and took care of this emergency plumbing clog, which was nothing more than augering 2 toilets and taking apart a tub drain, which had a broken shower ring, a price tag plastic string thing, and one of those seals you pull off of your shampoo or energy drink or whatever, and a bunch of hair. And then I had to go do a recall at a big fat guy's house who... Do you want the fat guy story? Put 1 in the chat if you want the fat guy story, but I gotta pee. I'm sorry. It's just, you're gonna have to wait. Because he's prepared for this stuff? Do you think him peeing in the jug is going to make the audio? Oh my goodness, I'm so offended and disgusted right now. It's like he's a service plumber who has to sometimes eat and pee on the road. Oh, you can spell relief with 1 letter, that's for sure. about to fill the gallon jug. I had a lot of water today. Oh, I'm so filling it up. Wow. Drink a lot of sweet tea and water all day. Wait, is he being live on a stream while voicing it as if it was mental, but he's actually saying it out loud? No, I'm so offended. Wait till I get to the vegan vlog and talk to him about this. He probably eat meat today, so he can hear. You better laugh. Wait, so his engine's running and he's got the camera in the front of the van, but he's trying to make streaming content from the back of the van while holding his dick and peeing into a jug. There's something wrong about that, but I'm not sure what law it's breaking. He's on his knees peeing. He's not like doing, you know, what's it called? Disorderly conduct or indecent exposure. But he's definitely peeing into a plastic jug while talking about it on a live stream. But he's holding his dick and talking at the same time? No. He took it out of the ground. Yeah. That just happened. You know what you're gonna do about it? Nothing. So anyways, big fat guy, right? I'm at his house on a recall, something I looked at yesterday. And yesterday, I mean, when I say big fat guy, okay, racism has nothing to do with it. All right? Yes, he's a big black trucker. But I wasn't bringing race into it, but you asked. Anyways, the guy is pushing, not even joking, between 370 and 400 pounds. Not even an exact. I would be surprised if he was under 370. Like, my boss is 250, and this guy looked clearly a $120 heavier than my boss. So this dude is 370 to 400 pounds. Like, he struggles to breathe. Like, what? And so last night, I'm at his house, and he's like, do you know Jesus? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, so if you died tonight, you'd go to heaven. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, good to know. Do you mind if I send you some messages via text on your phone? And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? So tonight, second time at his house, 2 days in a row, he's watching a sermon on a live, it's from 2 years ago on YouTube. And he's like, hey, do you believe in speaking tongues? And I said, no, I don't really believe in that. He's like, oh, okay. I'm going to send you a sermon link from YouTube to your phone about speaking tongues. And I was like, okay, I'm going to send you my Marine push-up plan and a nutritionist's order for you to stop eating fried foods. Maybe put some kale on that gullet. Do you know how offensive it would have been if I were to, like, send him a nutritionist, doctor-backed YouTube video, or a, hey, calisthenics, how to get in good shape video on YouTube? That would be so offensive to him. But for him to send me a video about talking in tongues, which I do not believe exists since the time of the disciples. Yeah, show me a dude in front of a crowd that speaks 5 different languages and him doing tongues and all 5 languages. You could pick any one person out of those 5 groups and they could all tell you, oh yeah, the message was about this, he quoted this verse, it was this and this and this. You can't? Why? Because it's bullshit. Speak in tongues. No, you speak in gibberish because you weren't hugged enough as a kid and you want attention. Like that guy with the loud muffler. That guy with the loud muffler, equivalent to people that want to speak in tongues. Spanky. What? Green Chili Bear, haven't seen you in a while. Pea pads. Oh, Green Chili Bear's laughing, so I know it's funny. Should we go through the chat? What's happening? We've been live over half an hour. Awesome. Still parking. I would prefer to be around no people. I know, me too, but I'm a service plumber, so I have to. You should quit cocaine. I've done cocaine like once, like years ago, bro. I just have natural high energy. It's just poor people, not black people. Africans don't even have smoke detectors. Sim8398, hilarious. What else? Let's go back. Joshua put a bunch of ones. He really wanted to hear the story. Okay, it gets better. Hold on, my day's not over yet. You mean pretty good? Good to see you, bro. I just got it up. Green Chili Bear, good for you. What kind of job did you get? While Green Chili Bear is typing, I'll tell you this. So, imagine the contradiction there. It's a 370 to 400 pound black man saying, do you believe in tongues? And I was like, no, I don't. He's like, okay, I'm going to send you a link to a YouTube video anyways. I'd be like, okay, do you believe in eating vegetables? I'm going to send you the channel link to a nutritionist and someone who could teach you calisthenics. Oh, all of a sudden you're offended? Yeah, I just told you I don't believe in tongues, but you sent me that shit anyway. Like, I've never had a fat Indian come to you like, can I convert you to Hindi? Or a fat Jew being like, hey, you want to go to synagogue together? I've never had a fat Muslim come up to me and be like, assalamu alaikum. You want to go to mosque? Never! But a fat black guy going, do you believe in Jesus? And me be like, yes. And him be like, cool. Do you believe in tongues? No. Okay, cool. I'm going to send you this thing anyway. What? Painting road lanes and such. General Washington, I worked 13 and a half hours today. So you could suck on the dirtiest part of my dark starfish while I fart. And you named yourself after General Washington, who you will never aspire to be, sir. Not even in a video game. Go tell your mom to make me a sandwich. Dark Starfish made Cowgirl King of the Rodeo laugh. I'm glad you like that. So then, the guy who sent me the tongues video, I finish at his house, give him instructions on what to do. I leave, I'm driving home. I got the maps right here on my phone. My boss calls, I'm like, yeah. And he just starts busting my balls left and right. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta drive. We'll talk in the morning. It's been 13 hours. Love you. Later. Good night. Click. Hang up. Put my phone back in the phone holder. I'm merging onto an interstate with semi-trucks. All around me, behind me, beside me, in front of me. I'm trying to squeeze in with them. What does Boss Man do? He calls me back 2 minutes later. Click to voicemail. I don't want to talk. I want to just focus on my ride. I'm still not home. It's now 10:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm still not home. So I ignore his call the second time. And he calls back a third time. I'm like, okay, maybe there's an emergency. Maybe I just have to answer. I'm like, click, yeah. And he's like, hey man, I wasn't trying to bust your balls the other day, with the other call. Be like, yeah, but. And he's like, well, we need to talk about this and that and the other. Hey, do you know what one of the other service techs made this week? And I'm like, yeah, I'm hanging up now. Goodbye. Click. Put it right back in my phone holder. I just don't want it. Like, I have a limit. Once I hit 13 hours, I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I am done. at 13 hours. I'm thinking about, like, am I going to have time and energy to do laundry at home and wait for it to finish all the way to the spin cycle so I can then shower and then get out of the shower and put it from the washer to the dryer and then go to bed and get a full night's rest before having the same fucking nightmare tomorrow? But don't worry, my paycheck's coming tomorrow, and it's not quite enough to pay rent. So that's another challenge for me. Funsies. But I hope you're laughing, honestly. With the gay guy voice on the side. Hey, General Washington, I'm not complaining about the 13 hours. I'm complaining about the stress. I work literally between 11 and 15 hours every single day. So if you don't work 70, 80 hours a week, you can't talk to me, okay? And now you're in a timeout for 30 minutes, which means you can't comment till the next time I stream, because this stream here is about to end momentarily. 3 minutes, 20 seconds, go. Valid crash out. Cowgirl knows I'm just blowing off steam. Like, I'm not quitting my job. I'm not gonna be like, you know what? I'd rather just take tomorrow's paycheck and not pay rent and then be homeless. That would be great. I'll just live in a van that I stole. Stupid. And yes, I do have my own personal vehicle, by the way. It just doesn't have a phone holder. So, nah. Phone holders, they're fun. Oh no. 4 people here, 4 thumbs up. $13 hours is nothing. Do it every single day, 6 to 7 days a week for 18 months. Then come talk to me, okay? I have shoes older than you, you piece of shit. Did I get the rise out of you you wanted? Huh? You're banned. Isn't there a Discord you should be moderator at? Or a Minecraft you should be building? Or a Redditor thread you should be adding to right now? Yeah, I think there is. 2 minutes, go! Give me something to make fun of y'all. Venting about my day. I hope that me not venting about my day wasn't funny. Go check your sense of humor, because I like to think that I was pretty funny with it. In my open onion. Every day you complain about the same BS. Not necessarily. You don't live my life, and you literally just admitted that you've shown up to here consecutively on more than one day to watch me complain, because yeah, me venting about shit has a humorous side to it. I'm not really angry. I'm just tired. I want to go home and do laundry and take a shower and go to sleep. Maybe eat some egg salad with club crackers. Think about Cowgirl King of the Rodeo doing things to me. But, you know, other than that, like, I'm trying to put a humorous slant on it, so of course it's going to be exaggerated. But you don't realize that because you never took theater classes and probably learned everything from your Chromebook in school. We didn't have computers in school, okay? We didn't. Fun fact, I probably was out of high school before you were born. So, there's that. This kind of would be a great time for the Terminator plot to come to life. Also, LOL, Cowgirl King of the Rodeo, just marry me now. Just get it over with and give me a baby. We could have a hot, bald, funny baby. Wait, does that go together? He's rambling because he's unbelievably tired. You have no idea. All right, I need sleep. Good night, y'all, and remember, do feel loved. I understand this is a therapy. You